week 2 of Motivation. I'm here to give you a bit of a boost for the week, hopefully, get you kick-started and put a bit of a pep in your step. So, if anyone doesn't know me, I do some endurance events occasionally to push myself a little harder. I've done things like I've rowed 100 kilometers, I've rowed 1,000,000 meters over 6 months for charity. I've done Quest 12 adventure race. I've ran numerous ultra marathons ranging from 50 kilometers up to 100 kilometers. I've done a 24-hour event where I ran 4.2 kilometers every hour on the hour for the Irish Cancer Society. I do enjoy these events. I find that they're great for building myself up and making me a stronger and better person. But I often get asked about them. How do I do this? How do I stay out there for so long? So I'm here to just chat in general about what keeps me ticking over when I get into those really hard places or I'm really lacking motivation. So I do ultra marathons, and that's my goal at the moment, is to become competitive in that area over the next couple of years. My first one was actually supposed to be this weekend for this year, but it's been cancelled. So I just got to keep training and hopefully get better. But I've done a couple of events that have been, long events that you really do get challenged mentally and physically, and finding something to keep you going during those times can be quite tough. So I'll give you an example. Last year I entered the Wicklow Way race, which is a race that goes from Marley Park right down to Clonegall and Carlow, the whole route of the Wicklow Way. It's 127 kilometres in length, and it's 3,500–4,000 meters elevation, I think, in around that. So quite a lot of mountains anyway. To give you a perspective, Carrantoul, highest mountain in Ireland, is 1,040 meters, I think. So the sort of elevation up and down throughout the Wicklow Way is quite a lot. I had done a 51 kilometers, a 50 kilometers, a 58 kilometer event up until this time, and I'd done a couple of marathons, but nothing excessive, nothing competitive. And my goal was to finish this, or to do my best to achieve that. Well, I entered the race. It starts at midnight. It starts at midnight in Marley Park, so you're up all day beforehand and you're starting already feeling tired. Off you go, middle of the night, headlamps on. I think there's about 80 runners altogether. There's cut-offs throughout the course, so if you make a cut-off, you get to keep going. If you don't make a cut-off, you're disqualified from the race. Going along the Wicklow Mountains and Dublin Mountains, in the pitch black on your own is an experience in itself. Quite lonely. The field spreads out very quickly. You wouldn't be in groups because it's such a long course, and everyone has to go at their own pace in terms of running, hiking, walking where needed, or technical sections where they're really difficult. So we moved on through the night anyway, and I got to Glendalough, which was about, I think, 50 kilometers into the race by 8 o'clock the next morning, and I just made it with 8 minutes to spare on the clock. So I was allowed to keep and continue going. Physically sore and tired, hungry, and everything else you could ask for, but I would keep going anyway. Coming up out of Glendalough, you have about a 7 to 8 kilometer of an ascent out of Glendalough, and it was probably the hardest section of the day that I can remember. When I got out of that, then it took me so long to take that piece that I knew I wasn't going to make the next cut-off, which was at 79 kilometers. I was just too far behind with the length of distance to go. I just didn't have it in me at the pace I was able to go at the time. I had a commitment in my head that if this had happened, I was going to do 100 kilometers anyway. It was a big goal of mine to do that that last year, I suppose, to complete 100 kilometers without stopping. So when I knew I missed the cut-off, I think I was about 70 kilometers in roughly. One of the race volunteers met me on the road to take my tracker and things and officially disqualify me from the race. I had a choice there and then. When I was in a lot of pain, I was tired, sleep deprived. This is around, I think, half 12 in the day, roughly. And I wanted to do another 30 odd kilometers of moving along the Wicklow Way. So I decided to keep going anyway, regardless of how long it took. I was going to keep going. So when you're going through these lows and you're really down, like the things that will keep me going are the little things. You want to ask yourselves small questions. The question I would always come back to is, can I physically put one foot in front of the other? So as I'm moving along, I just ask myself that question, can I take a step? If I can answer the question, yes, I take that step. If I can't take a step, then I'm probably done. If I physically can't take a step. But I'll ask the question first, I'll answer the question, and then I'll make a decision. And I think that's what gets me through these events. It's not about, committing to, or going the 100 kilometers. I don't think about that. I think about taking however many steps it is. 100,000 steps is what I'll take. And I'll ask myself that question 100,000 times if I have to, but I only ever have to answer the question once. I focus on breathing, taking a small step, moving forward, and only on the process, not the outcome. I've committed to the outcome, but the process is what will get you there. I think it's a metaphor for a lot of things in life, where you're committed to maybe a weight loss journey or a performance goal, or trying to get fitter, or trying to be a better version of yourself, maybe education, work, things like that. When you think of anything too big, it's going to really get you. It's going to be too long and too big and intimidating. When we talk about weight loss, somebody who wants to lose a lot of weight, they think of themselves down the line, that version that's so far away. It's intimidating, it's too far away to get, and they forget about focusing on their next meal and their next choice and what's going to help them to get there. If they keep focusing on just that next choice, can I eat a better meal this time? Can I make a better choice? Can I go for a walk? Can I do my training session? Can I study for an hour where I have a full master's ahead, or a 4-year degree? A 4-year degree is intimidating, but focusing on one exam at a time, one lecture at a time, and doing your best at those, that's going to get you through it. So the process is the most important thing to move forward. So if you're feeling like a little bit, groggy or sluggish, being at home quite a lot at the moment, we don't know how long this is going to go on for. So try focus on the process, focus on your routine, your agenda, put things in your calendar, in your diary, and achieve them daily. Whether it's cleaning the house, or getting into a routine of making a breakfast, lunch and a dinner, getting your daily workout in, or going for a walk, whatever it might be. When you just focus on those things, the days will pass by very efficiently, and you will find that you're in much better position than you were when this all started, coming out the end of it. You'll be a better person, you'll have started building habits around routine and your goals, you'll be a hell of a lot closer to your goals than you were, and it's all by focusing on just one choice at a time. So that's what gets me through the things, but it's no different than getting somebody through, something completely different. Once it's all about the process. Focus on the process, keep moving forward, keep the chin up, keep asking yourself the simple questions, answer the simple questions, and make those decisions, and then you'll be good to go. I hope I didn't waffle again too much. I get a bit excited about these things, but hope you enjoyed the video, and any questions, as always, just shout, please. DM me, throw a comment underneath the video. Please like, subscribe on YouTube if you can, and thanks.